What is up, YouTube? It's Frank with What's the Point EDC. We've got two Spyderco Lightweight models to check out. I've been asked a few times, which one of the two of these would I prefer? The Spyderco Manix 2 Lightweight Salt Series and CPM-Magnacut, or the Spyderco Stretch 2 and Bowler K390. I've been asked many times, which one would I rather carry, which one would I rather EDC, and which one do I prefer overall? I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions, and I'm going to tell you which one I prefer. The only thing I want to know is, which one do you prefer? Put it in the comments and let me know. Let's go ahead and go over the obvious real quick. They're both right about 8 inches or just over 8 inches. They both have over a 3-inch blade, just over 3 inches I should say, with a 3-inch cutting edge. They both have choils, full flat grinds, belt satin finishes, the same style of copolymer scales that are like a reinforced nylon scale, both run on washers. Both of them also have reversible pocket clips. The differences are going to be, one's going to be made in Golden, Colorado, USA, and the other is going to be made in Seki City, Japan. Now, another difference is going to be the locking mechanisms. We have the ball bearing lock here, and we have the back lock here, followed by the pocket clips. This is going to be the standard Spyderco pocket clip that I just despise. And right here we got that nice wire pocket clip that I really love. That essentially is going to be the differences. Everything is the same. I really like them. They're both priced right about the same. To me, either one of these are going to EDC very good. The differences are only going to be fidget and preference of steel, because the blade stock's just about the same. They're both between 20 and 22 thou behind the edge thickness, so they got full flat grinds, so they're going to slice good. They got good tips that cant downward, so both of them are awesome for EDC. But I'm going to have to tell you guys now, I prefer the Manix 2 Lightweight all day, and the reason why I prefer it is, I think for me, the leaf shape blade just does it for me, and the shape, it just does. Pair that with the lock, and you got fidget, strong lock. Now, I'll tell you what, the ball lock isn't going to be as strong as the back lock, but it's going to be plenty strong enough for anything that you're going to need for a pocket knife. And there's such a big aftermarket support for everything to do with the Manix, especially with the ball cages, with the ball itself, with the springs. You can get titanium, you can get everything you want, pretty much any material you want. You can get it stronger springs, lighter springs. This is a highly modifiable knife, different back spacers, different scales. I'm really a fan of OG scales, and I will be getting a pair of original goat scales, by the way, for this bad boy. I'm going to tell you now, I say I like the Manix 2 more, but that doesn't take anything away from the Stretch 2. I say that because I have hard used this. I've carried it, I've EDC'd it, I've beat on it, I've had fun with it, cut food with it, I've done it all. Had it wet, had it dry, had it hot, had it cold, everything. I'm going to link the hard use video that I did with this in the description. Check it out and watch this thing put in work. What I will say right now is, I do like K390. This is my first experience with K390. Spyderco does a good job with their heat treatments, with their geometry, and you really can't go wrong with a Spyderco. But out of the two of these, I'm taking the Manix 2, though there's an argument for either one. The differences are really just, you can a little bit more ambidextrous with this. I know, they're both really ambidextrous, but you have a 4-way reversible tip up, tip down, left, right, up, down, every freaking way you can clip, while the Manix only has a left or right, tip up, carry. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't take anything away from this. It's so cool. Now, I'll say this though. The Stretch 2 is heavier. Stretch 2 is coming in at 3.7 ounces. And the reason for that is because of the full length liner. So this knife does feel a little bit more hardy. I'm going to say that now. I'll say it does feel really, really sturdy, really tough. You know, they're not going to have any issues at all. Man, these back locks are hella strong. And it's just a very well-made knife. Now, I will say though, the lightweight of this paired with the 8-inch length is impressive. You're talking 2.8 ounces. That is so light. Under 3 ounces at an 8-inch knife. I'm telling you guys, this is really, really such a good knife. Whether you want to get the lightweight version, the G10 version, or you want to step it up and get the Hoss, you can get an XL crew wear version of this and be just just plow through stuff with it, almost like it's a fixed blade. So strong. But back to the stretch tool. I would choose this knife any day. I just prefer the Manix 2. Though I'm going to tell you what, some people love the way this K390 patinas, and it's got a patina going on. Not that you can see it with this light right here. For whatever reason, the light is very much trash right now. So I will be fixing that. But you can expect a hard use test of this coming soon. I just have to go through a couple different knives first before I can get to doing other knives. I have a bunch on the list. There's so much more to come. I hope you guys are enjoying the content. I've got a lot to come for you guys. Really cool knives. I'm going to be hard use testing. We've got a bunch of different steels to test. And I want to know what the edge retention is on these different knife companies' super steels. We will be testing them. We will be testing this K390. We will be testing this Magnacut. So stay tuned. There's a lot coming. I appreciate each and every single one of you, for real. Fist bump to all of you. Last thing I'm going to say real quick is if you're an addict, never quit. And stay strong and live long. Take it easy and stay greasy, y'all. Peace.